Hello chatbox out there. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys out there about what I got to on my Saturday and Sunday of this week. I hope you guys have had a lovely week and all enjoying your weekend. On Saturday I had a split shift. I did 10 till 3. I was supposed to only be doing 10 till 3, but then I was asked if I could come back and do 6 till close as well. So I did a split shift instead of just doing 10 till 3. So I got up, had a shower, had some toast and a cup of tea, played with the cat, Purdy, she's so adorable, and my mum was getting up just as my dad was dropping me to work. My grandparents were watching the news in the living room, my older sister was at hers, old brother was on his Xbox, younger brother is away camping at the moment, and younger sister was at a uni flat. And I got to work and was straight in serving food and drinks. It was pretty busy. I was serving food inside and outside, cleaning lots of tables. I was showing people to their tables that they'd reserved. I'm getting really good at mastering the reserved little sheet which shows where they're sitting. And I then finished at 3, got back and I had a shower, put my clothes in the wash, ready to be cleaned and ready for my second part of the shift. And me and my dad had gone off to Tesco's and I got some lunch and had that, did some drawing and wrote a bit of my journal, and I had pasta for tea that I saved and put in the fridge. And my older sister and brother had been abseiling and they got back, told us all about that, and it was my cousin's birthday. She was 13 yesterday, and so we FaceTimed and wished her happy birthday and sang happy birthday to her. And my older sister then got me back to work, and I literally had enough before I went back to work. Felt like I just closed my eyes for felt like 10 minutes, and then it was time to get ready to get back to work. She then went off home, and the evening shift, it was so quiet, and you know those type of shifts where they just drag on and it feels like you're never going to get home. And I was so glad to get to my bed. I got back and I put my clothes in the wash ready for my work shift the next day, had my pasta, wrote a bit of my journal, and then I watched Casualty and a thing about the royal family's crown jewels, and very fascinating, and then went off to bed. Got up for my Sunday shift and I had a nice fresh shower, had some toast and listened to some music, and Dirty Pop by NSYNC, lovely, Justin Timberlake was on, and it's one of my mum's favourite songs, so I paused that for her and we listened to that, and the cat was snuggled up on my chest purring really loudly, and also was playing with my feet a bit. He likes to pat my feet. And my grandparents had a lion, bless them, and they got up just as I was getting ready to go off to work. My old brother was on his Xbox, younger brother's away again still. I'm not sure when he's back actually, I think he might be back this weekend coming, and older sisters at hers, younger sisters at a uni flat, and my mum was watching a bit of this murder mystery show just as I was leaving to go to work. I got to work and I was serving lots of tables, serving lots of food and drinks, and cleaning lots of tables and chairs and menus, and putting away the clean cutlery and cups and saucers and stuff like that. Taking lots of stuff to pot wash to be cleaned, and yeah, it went really well. Served a bit inside and outside. Luckily the weather held up and we didn't have a storm like last Wednesday. They did think it was going to be a bit of fun too, but hopefully not. The sun was trying to break through and unfortunately never really made it. It's a lot lighter than it was. It's quite gloomy earlier on, and I had lots of colas. I paid for those at the end to keep me going. Lots of water, keep hydrated. The mask made me sweat so much, and so I had a little towel tissue thing in my pocket to keep mopping my brow every so often. And my hair is being crazy, and literally my hair is crazy due to the heat. I was actually looked crazy. It was all flipping around. This bit is being too crazy with it. It's going through an awkward stage after just being cut, and it's growing out a bit, so it keeps on being a bit crazy. But got to hold on to it as long as I can. Don't want to be like my dad and brother. I am going that way, but I'm not actually worried about going bald. I'm so tempted to at times to shave off because it's always sticking up in weird places. But I think it's looking good. I got told by the mum of the girl who's in my year at school that I look like I've lost weight and I've actually caught a bit of the sun and got a bit of a tan, which is nice. So I was like, you come back more often, bless her, and her and her phone went off. And I saw so many people I knew because it was a small town. So many people were like, hi, how are you doing, Dan? And stuff like that. So I was trying to quite a few of them as I was cleaning off the tables. And I was like a man possessed this afternoon, cleaning so many tables. I wiped down so many tables, was taking so many things, and I'm really proud of myself of how well I've been getting on with it. Tables outside and inside have moved, so it's still a bit tricky trying to find which the tables are which, but my staff are great, they're so supportive, get on well with all of them, and they're just a lovely bunch. And I am back in Monday doing 3 till 10:30, so I think about 7 hours, and I'm going to have a nice lie-in tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to having that to look forward to. And then I got back and my mum picked me up. My dad's got shingles at the moment, so he's gone off to bed. Older brother's gone off to the gym, and my grandma and grandpa were watching the cricket in the living room. I played with the cat, plus she's so sweet, and I wrote a bit of a journal, put my clothes in the wash ready for my shift tomorrow, had a nice refreshing shower, listened to Dua Lipa's song called Cool, which is in the film Work It, which has got Jordan Fisher, Sabrina Carpenter, and Kaiser, what's her name? Oh, God, her name's got out of my head. Kazukoshi, I think her name is. She was going out with a YouTuber whose name's got out of my head. She's a YouTuber, and yeah, I can't remember her name now. I'm really bad at names. I'm pretty tired. It's been a crazy few days, but yeah, Liza Casey, I think her name is. Yeah, Liza, and she is really good at dancing. It's a dance song. It's pretty good, and yeah, I'm probably gonna go watch that again. And yeah, I think it's Kaiser Kishi or Liza Kishi. I cannot remember. I am so bad at names. And then I listened to a bit of music and did some drawing, wrote a bit of a journal, and listened to a bit of Coldplay. And I did some new illustrations. I'm just going to be showing you guys what I do now. I'm really enjoying doing illustrations again. I went through a phase where I wasn't really doing them much. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing those. I was listening to a bit of music and just watching some TikToks and did a new TikTok and posted that. Wrote a bit of my journal and was watching a bit of Friends, tidying my office up, and I'm just sat to my desk right now and I've just been doing a bit of work on my book series I'm working on at the moment. Then my old sister and her boyfriend came over, and for tea we had a cottage pie and strawberries, raspberries and cream for pudding, and I'm going to be showing you guys the photos of that now. Change of location. The lighting in here is much better. My bedroom lighting is very good. I need to get some new lights, I think. Hope you enjoyed seeing the photos of my tea. It was scrumptious. The grandma made her homemade cottage pie, which is absolutely amazing. And then we had some strawberries, raspberries, and cream. And my old sister and her boyfriend came up for tea. Our new cat Purdy was trying to get the food because she hasn't grasped what she can and cannot eat yet. So we're like, nope, can't eat that. Gonna have to train her up to stop her from doing that. And then we watched a bit of Country File, and I wrote a bit of my journal. Listened to a bit of Dido, a bit of Kylie, a bit of Coldplay. 1975. I have such a large range of music taste, and my hair was being crazy. I think I need to get a cat. It's at this awkward stage where I've just got a cat anyway, so it's like growing out, and it's just being really annoying. Sometimes I wish I could just do a Britney 07 and just buzz it all off. And yeah, I then worked on some new illustrations. I did some colouring pages on the colouring up on my phone, which is super therapeutic. absolutely love it, and I cannot wait to go to bed tonight because I'm so tired. I had a split shift yesterday, and the shift today I did 8 till 3 today, and then yesterday I did 10 till 3 and then 6 till close, and tomorrow I'm doing 3 till 10:30, so that's what, 7 hours. So I'm like, oh my god, by Tuesday and Wednesday, which are my 2 days off, I'm literally going to be sleeping the 2 days. Then I'm back in on Thursday, but I'm doing daytime because I can't do evening because I touch rugby. And then I'm going to be working again on Saturday, doing a split shift again. And then I'll probably be working Saturday, Sunday, Monday again. So it'll go all around a loop. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving work. And with the pandemic, you never know what's going to happen next. Who knows if we might all have to shut everything down again. Fingers crossed we don't. I do not think we'll be doing that again. And on the news it's saying how there's a bit of a spike, but they're opening bowling alleys and cinemas and swimming pools and stuff like that. I think it's a little bit soon, to be honest. So of course there's going to be spikes as we try and get back to whatever normal is. So we just got to stay calm. And they said something about as long as it's not doesn't go up by one or something or other, then it's fine. But hopefully it shouldn't. And yeah, what the pandemic has taught me is to take each day as it comes because you never know what's going to happen, and just enjoy the ride. And I am absolutely loving being back to work. I love that the regulars know me by name now, and my staff are great. Got a new colleague who started yesterday, and she's really nice, and she's starting full time soon. And someone else who partner is one of the chefs at work. She's starting in September as well. So yeah, it's going to be really good. And yeah, we've just got to take each day as it comes. And I played with my own Peanut doll. I did some dolls and dolls and Peanut doll photography. And I watched the Balance Francis. And I can't wait for EastEnders to come back in September. And then I was just sorting out my dolls and dollhouse and tidying up my office, and I'd be working on my book and some new illustrations as it was a little bit of a mess. Then I was watching some YouTube videos and TikToks, and tomorrow I am not working till 3, I'm working 3 till 10:30, so that means I get a lion. I cannot wait. And I finished the Umbrella Academy the other night. Such a good series. I can't wait for season 3. I hope there's a season 3. I saw there's a hashtag about it, so I'm assuming there is. And yeah, I just absolutely love it. Klaus is my favourite character, and I love Klaus and Arson's friendship. I also like Rania as well, and Diego, and Luther, and Ben. But I'm pretty sure Ben's dead now, but I love Ben's character. I would love for him to somehow come back in the third season, but he's gone to the light or what have you. But I would have loved it if he had been able to come back to life somehow. Why did they go back in time? They do that kind of thing, time rewind kind of thing. So why didn't they go back in time and bring him back to life? That would be good. It left it on quite a good cliffhanger, so I'm assuming they're going to be doing a third series. And I watched this dance show film thing called Work It. I'm probably going to be watching. I watched that earlier on. I talked to you about that earlier on. I just absolutely love Jordan Fisher. He's just such a dreamboat and such a great actor, and also Sabrina Carpenter and Liza Koshy, who's going out with David Dobrik. It all came back to me as I did my tea. I was like, why did I have a brain meltdown about it earlier on? And yeah, I watched a few David Dobrik videos earlier on, and he is such a funny dude. And I watched some Zoella and other of my favourite YouTubers videos, catching up on all my favourite YouTube videos on the tube. And I then was doing a bit of arts and craft and showed my grandparents of my drawings, and my grandpa was very impressed. Bless him, he's like, "You're such a good artist." Oh yeah, yeah. I was like, "Oh, thanks." Try not to blush. And yeah, he's always been very supportive of my drawings and my writing and all that kind of thing. And he's quite a good drawer himself. I used to always draw the front of Buckingham Palace, and then I used to always put little flags on and stuff, which I used to always love doing. I also remember that, and he's always been such a great storyteller, and he used to always tell us stories about when he was younger and stuff, and things he'd get up to. now off to go and play some card games with my siblings and older sister's boyfriend. We're going to be playing a few card games. I think we're going to be playing Pooh Head and some other games like that. I was just up among this having a bit of a west, let my food go down, and they were playing this other card game which I can't get my head around. I'm not a big fan of, so they finished that and we're now playing Pooh Head, which I love. So we're going to be playing that now. I hope you guys have all had a lovely weekend and all have a lovely week, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog very soon. Bye.